Hello everyone, my name is Lorthorn and welcome to Wizard of Legend. Alright, game's a bit loud, there we go. I have played this game before and have already unlocked some stuff, as you can probably see from my spells. If you don't know anything about this game, well, we're going to cover that, I guess. Just going to get into it. First, of course, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the options of the game, because I like doing that. So this game has resolution here. You can change your resolution, change your brightness, V-Sync, still don't know actually what that does. Music options, can mix with your music, sound effects, nice separate those out. You have some camera shape, some shaking, some name map size, display numbers, all that good stuff there. Language options is currently just English, it looks like, or maybe it's key to your system. You can configure keys, which is nice. I do like it when you can configure keys. You can reset save data, which I am not going to do, but you can basically reset your game from the very beginning. And you can set default values, which I'm not exactly sure what that does either. Puts game options back to base. Okay, cool. Alright, so very straightforward with the options. Now, this game is a game about being a wizard. It's a roguelike and roguelike, so you do get upgrades every time, however you have to constantly restart. And you're a wizard trying to beat the wizard trials, or the chaos tournament, I guess. So you enter the chaos tournament after leaving that hub world. I should have covered that slightly more. And you go to one of three places, and one is earth, fire, and ice. So I'm in earth zone. Then your wizard has spells he can use, which is kind of obvious for wizards. So mine has this basic spell, which is this lightning he shoots out. Then they all have a dash, and mine dashes with a globe of water around him, however it has a recharge time, so he dashes without the water when it's all recharged. Then he has this water tendril he slaps out, and it does this little chain effect. And then he has this lightning ability here. So, he goes forward, zips around and tases people, and he falls off the edge of the map, because everyone likes that. It's very, screen's very close up. Now you can sort of predict where enemies' attacks are going to be, so it's a bit of a bullet hell as well. And you get trapped in little areas, as you can see. I've never beaten the game, so I hope to do that. Yes! So you also encounter different shops along the way. So different people sell different things. So this guy sells a bunch of cool equipment. So he's an equipment merchant. And now that you've found him, you can teleport back. Also, this little bar down here tells you how many enemies you have left to fight in this map. So I've taken out a fair amount. Now when you teleport to very obvious areas, you're basically aware that you are going to be chained in, so you can't escape the area, and you have to beat them in the fight there. Which it's kind of fun, like boxes you in. It's like, okay, time for a fight now. There's also little bits of environment you can break, which sometimes they give you stuff, but a lot of the time they don't. So I'm going to show you the water tendril ability, so it like slaps around and then it does a bit of chaining and it just stuns them a bunch. So another feature of this game, which is this little running. So you gain a sprint while you move around, which is kind of nice. And there's melee enemies that try to chase you down. And yes, the slap does continue, and water glove. There's just a whole bunch of stuff. Right, what else? So here's another shop. So this guy is rather dangerous because you can get stuff from him, which are good items, but they always have something bad about them. So the vampire fangs will make me get life from killing enemies, but they'll reduce my max health. This stuff gives me more armor, but makes things really expensive for me to buy, and I have no idea what the lightning shoes do, and I don't really feel like touching them for this run. So your health goes down, of course, and it's very, very hard to recover. Now sometimes you encounter special enemies, so there's normal rogues, then there's earth rogues and earth archers. So they shoot like poisonous arrows, or this guy has a ground pound that pops up, which is quite aggravating. And it's best to buy to avoid getting hit. Ah, so there we go. That's another thing. That life orb there that I picked up is one of the few ways to heal in the game. So you get those and they heal you a percentile of your health, and you should aim to pick them up, definitely. Wizard of Legend is a very, I believe, cheap game, and it's quite fun, although it can be frustratingly difficult at times. Yeah, no, I definitely enjoy the game myself. There's an element of definitely you're trying to unlock more and more stuff in this game, trying to basically get a build that works for you, and then hopefully get a run that works out for you, so you can beat all the bosses and get to the Chaos Trial. Ah, so this is the boss fight here. So the boss, teleports. The boss shows up in this area. You can choose to summon him or not. However, I still have some enemies to beat and haven't found anything. So you have teleporters which lead you to different areas. So they lead you back to the shop in the center of the map. Each map has 3 shops, the center, and the boss area. So yeah, you can see where these mages are going to do the spells. And every different wizard or enemy has a different pattern to them, and then sometimes they specialize in types depending on the elemental area you're in. You have the nice little aim cursor. Sometimes spells are related to your aim, and sometimes they aren't. So sometimes they're just based towards the direction you're facing, much like the sprints. So, however, this spell is based towards the facing of your mouse, so it sort of changes and depends on what you're doing. So, just try to find some more. Okay, so this guy sells you cards. He's the painter who sells cards. And he basically sells you new spells that you can use while fighting, or upgrades of those spells. So I have enough money, I can go over here to this guy and buy the vampire eyeglasses. So what those do for me, if I can, how do I break this tab? So these things, I regen health every time I land a critical hit. Now this sword makes it so my critical hits are a lot stronger. So it's designed to give me a triple critical hit chance for melee arcane. So whenever I'm using my little lightning bolt, I have nastier crits. And then my armor I'm wearing doesn't say it, but the armor I'm wearing also increases my crit damage and my crit chances. So I'm very much built around critical hits right now. So it's a bit of a luck build. Now you fight the mini stage boss, and this one's an assassin. And so yeah, try to figure out which one's real. I like just taking out his little mook friends first. And then, once you have them dealt with... Ah yes, and there's fake ones, so you don't want to hit the fake ones. Because they are not real. Now the bosses are invincible for a bit or more, they can't be stunned until they try to attack you. And then they'll use their special little ability, reveal themselves, and then be really annoying. But luckily I deal a lot of critical hits, and then you can stun them and get a huge amount of combos off. And I regenerate really fast with the current combo I have with those vampire glasses and the melee arcanum. So I get a lot of hits. Okay, so now this is, I have a combo up. So my signature spells charge up, little bar drops down slowly. And now I can hit him with my signature spell, which is like a bigger version of her. He was very low health there. My mech's a little far away. So he went down very easily. Now that you beat the guy, you can go and get a bunch of stuff, and there's various different drops that happen. So this thing here increases all damage I deal. That's a pretty nice item. So I have $50, can't really get much more, so I'm going to go to the next zone. Next zone is still Earth, so you move along the track, and it's slightly harder, and you're getting closer to the boss. But now, I'm ready to fight this next boss coming up, and I didn't get any of the red stuff because it's kind of risky. Alright, so sometimes there's special rooms, which are just dangerous to be in. So all these little idiots go about and blow themselves up. Now we have like a huge amount of enemies to deal with. You just have to be very careful, zip about tasing them. Basically, you just need to be a bit careful in this game. Analyze the situation before you enter a fight. While you're in it, dodge about. Don't be an idiot like I was just there. But yeah, no, it's a very good game. Now, it's very good combo though, like this tasing is very good. Ooh, got health orb there. The melee sword, so the triple crits, so I can just heal so much. Got another signature spell charged up here, so it does tick down. Like, I try to find some enemies, so here's some assassins. So you go insane about just zip, 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 and really beat them up. Alright, so here we have some sort of annoying Earth Mage, but we got them all trapped in our combo there. We just go about with the tases, and they drop signature spells, so that doesn't happen very often. So this is a fire sprint, so we got a new kind of sprint. That's exciting. That usually doesn't happen. Or more accurately, I think it leaves a firewall or something, or go forward. I can tell. Let's see. So, Blazing Blitz. Dash forward and pummel a foe with a barrage of fiery punches. Alright. So over here, this guy likes buying items from you. I don't like selling them to him though. Like, sometimes it's good, but usually it's better to keep on hold of your items, unless they're useless, like increased fire damage and you have no fire spells. So, yeah. There is damage types in this game. I'm not sure how I feel about those. It's basically like you have they have resistances to your zone type of spells. So if I hit them with my fire spells, they're like, oh yeah, I'm in the fire zone, I'm resistant. Or if I hit them with water spells in the fire zone, then it hurts them more. So, I don't know, it's a little, can be a bit frustrating at times, but overall it's generally good. Alright, I'm trying to get to a boss battle here in a good due course of time. Oops, alright, so let's use this thing. So yeah, you run forward, beat them up a bunch, deal a bunch of fire damage. Yeah. Pretty decent. Alright, so this area is dangerous. It's basically like, you splint over here and you have the sprint that deals damage, you're going to explode. Alright, so I can upgrade my Blitz Punch here. So I'm going to hold on to my money though I want to see my other options for buying things. Basically, I find that's always a good thing holding right. Alright, so that over there is the most annoying enemy in the game. So he hops about and he gets no stuns or anything dealt to him. He's very annoying. You just basically have to dodge him around and try to beat him up. Alright. That Blitz does a lot of damage. Oh my god. So, you can also, however, get combos in this game. You get, like, no period of grace, which, I don't know, I feel like you should, after each hit, get a slight amount of immunity. And you sort of do, but not really. It's more you just knock in a stun, which causes one of the most annoying parts of this game, which is you can get stun locked, which is horrible. I don't think games should allow for their characters to get stun locked. That's just my opinion. That's one of my problems with this game, is that you can get stun locked. I'm playing terribly right now. There you go, big old signature spell, take them all down. I am, however, quite hurt, so hopefully I find this guy. Okay, so this guy sells a huge amount of stuff for you. He can just sell a healing potion. Now, I'm tempted to get that. I'm not going to, though. So I'm going to check out this combo glove. So basic Arcana deals extra combos. So my lightning bolts are slightly nastier, and this is some sort of shield. I don't know what it does. Maybe if I can get 2 gold, I can buy that glove from Midas. So I'm going to attempt to do that. To upgrade that spell. So yeah, sometimes these things will drop money. Appears like no luck today. So we're just going to continue on. To this next area. Here, get locked in. So poison archers can be quite annoying. Now another thing, sometimes your spells just don't go off, which can be quite frustrating. Get health orb there. One archer to deal with, so we're just going to use our basic arcane combos. Beat them up. Alright, now we're going to go back, get this hand of Midas, see what it's all about. However, if we don't like it, we can go back to the guy who buys artifacts. So, buy the hand of Midas. So, this thing increases all gold gained for all wizards. Multiple gloves do not stack. Alright, so I just gained more money now. So I've got some nice items. More crits, healing from my crits, more crit damage, better combos with this spell. It's all good. So, now I'm in this zone. Got enough money to buy anything. Alright, so we are fighting the Grand Summoner. Alright, so I stood in the center there, got quite beat up. I do not know why that happened. Want to take out all his friends. While he's stunned, just get all these combos up on him. Do quite a bit of damage. Then, boom, get that down. Gain a bunch of health back. Alright, so in his chest, ooh, we got a water shield. And we have some sort of voucher. Alright, so all our canons now that I can buy are cheaper. So if I go back to this guy, you can see they're cheaper. I can buy this upgraded version much cheaper. That throws out a water globe, that's interesting, and now I have a much scarier fire punch. So I'm now going to go off and fight the boss of the Earth level. And also it tells you how you're doing. My time, 6 minutes here. So yeah, we're making some decent time. So now we're going to go fight the boss. Alright, so it gives you a bunch of heals before you fight him, so you regain some of your health, not all of it. And then you face him. So bosses make some terrible puns, and then they attack you with their elemental spells. So this guy's going to jump, and you just kind of want to dodge out of the way. And then he really hurts you, and then they'll do a pose here. And this is when you can really start beating into them. Basically, when they do their pose, like you don't even want to bother attacking, you just want to dodge out of the way of them. Then they pose, and that's when you attack them. And then you charge up signature spell usually, just try to beat them up and not die. And they have patterns, you sort of learn their patterns over time, various different spells. Then again, pose, and you just get in there and deal a huge bunch of damage to him. And then you can sometimes just go in there with your combo and finish them off, even when they're not posing, and take them down. Then he compliments you, and he leaves. Very quick boss battle. Gives you a nice chest full of stuff, and a spell. Now I'm full spells here, so I have Ice Fan. I can switch that out for a different spell, so I could like switch that out for my Water Orb, then shoot that out. I like that better. Bigger area effect, I don't know, seems funner. Alright, now we move on to Fire Zone. However, when you move to a new zone, it adds stronger enemies. I've never beaten the extra zone, so we go in here, lock us in, and now guys are slightly scarier. Still not a problem. They are fire-based. It's not always fire-based, however, there's just, like, enemies are just slightly stronger now. So the zombies now have this annoying sprint ability to them, which you have to be careful of. And there's also golems now, which are dangerous. They exist before, but they have just slightly stronger. And the archers, so before the archers, those fire archers would normally just shoot like 3 fire arrows, but now they also leave a trail of Molotov cocktails, which is quite annoying. And just need to be careful, need to be cautious, and fall into the lava. Because you can sprint twice into the lava, because sprinting is angular and quite annoying. And fire damage keeps on ticking, so I like killing those guys as fast as possible. Archers and assassins are by far the most annoying enemies in this game, so you want to deal with them quickly. Alright, so this guy sells potions. I can't afford any at the moment, but I'm going to come back definitely to him because I'm hurting now. I want potion. Alright, so here's the pinata. So this guy, you have to beat up with combos, and he's really annoying, and he will just keep popping back up again. However, you can stun lock him sometimes, so you have to sort of figure it out. So I'm going to hit him with that whip, then get that off, then the blaze blitz, and boom, you beat him. And whenever you beat the pinata, he gives you something. So he's giving me an extra spell here, so this ice spear I'm actually quite fond of. So I'm going to hit tab, replace that for the ice fan. So you just basically build up the spear, then you throw it. So it's quite nice. However, the pinata is quite annoying guy. Ooh, I've never seen that before. No, nothing special there. Okay. Anyways, now I can go back to this guy and go, hey buddy, can I have that healing potion now? And then you get healing potion, which is quite nice. Okay, and sprint into the lava. You have to be careful with your sprints. Yes, it's quite a fun spell because it just gets rid of them. And then go and hit this guy with the big spell here. Dealt with. Now I am hurting quite a bit. Ooh, this guy sells more enchantments, so he sells enchantment for my Water Orb, which upgrades my basic sprint, which is quite nice. Now this mage, he usually shoots fireballs, but now he also shoots those big things. Whenever you get lit on fire, it continually hurts. It's quite annoying. So you want to avoid that. Yeah, alright. I think I've told you enough about this game, so from this point, I'm just going to start playing. You need to be careful here. So these archers, well, so these archers are gray, so they shoot faster, and now they'll sprint away from me. Now sometimes spells just don't go off, and like I said, that can be quite annoying. If you're like, okay, spell, go off! And then you just stand there like an idiot, and you get pummeled by your enemy's attacks. And so you have to be careful that you never depend on your spell going off, because they seem to like just not. So I've dealt with that guy. There's assassins there, turns annoyingly invisible. Get some flaming combo fist, freeze this guy solid over there. He now teleports, which is annoying, but yeah, we dealt with him. So that was good. We actually regained some health there. We can keep on going. We have half the enemies left. But I like trying to just find the boss instead of fighting the enemies. I don't know, I find it's a better approach to things. Alright, so these guys are quite annoying. They might actually kill me here if I'm not careful. Okay, got a life orb off him, that's good. Now I really want to find this boss. Alright, so these guys, these fun little guys, will just keep multiplying. So they're actually quite good for me to use my H.A.G ability on to regain health. So just have them all pop over here. And yes, almost farming HP off them with these combos. There we go. You just keep on, it's actually quite nice getting these little blobs. So they keep multiplying whenever you kill them, but that's good. Alright, now this is going to get me, I believe, oh, I thought it started me with fire. Apparently it did not, because it's being nice today. So I'm just using the basic combos. Alright, so these guys jump down and be quite aggravating too. Alright, danger room here. Just going to throw a spear ahead of time, get a combo off on him, then get the lightning sprint, take him down. These guys are all over here. Need to be careful. Basic archers, but not too difficult to deal with. Alright, now that guy landed on me, that sucked. That hurt. I did not want that to happen. Alright, boss battle. So we can first check out these guys. So this guy will upgrade my sprint, which I think I'm good without that. And then over here, so this guy has items, so he can give me a Frosty Shield, he can give me Infinity Emerald, a Sinister Ledger, or Pinwheel. I'm going to take this Infinity Marble. So this makes it so my signature charge stays active until used. So when this thing charges up, when it's fully charged, it stays charged until I use it. So here we have a Strafe Archer. He shoots more arrows now. Quite annoying. Before he just shoot like 3, but now he shoots them in a large amount. Alright. Just deal with his assassin here. Oh my goodness. Alright. Now you basically hit them while they're not doing anything. And now, there we go. Beat him up. Whew. This chest, quite a few life orbs. And whatever this thing is, this model, increases your critical hit chance. Excellent. So more critical hits is more goods for me because it means I heals more. So now, my thing I want to do now is try to find myself a friend here. Try to find myself the shop owner with the healing potion. Alright, so that's obviously a trap area, so I'm going to avoid that. Don't want to get sealed in. Gotta be careful now. I think this might be a trap area too. Yep, okay. So, but look how many critical hits I get. So, I actually get quite a few critical hits now, which is very nice. Because you just deal the more damage, as well as you heal a bunch. So that's very good. So this area is also going to be a trap. Alright, so I'm on fire now, which is not ideal. However, I stunned both of them, and I missed with my signature, so I did get my signature off, but I missed with it. Alright, so no merchants over here. So I'm at 150 health. Not super bad. Just going to freeze all of these guys. Alright, now, yeah, that was good actually. Healing up a bit, 20 health here. It's not doing too bad. Alright, still looking for a shop. Alright, so let's just get this guy fisticuffed up here. Get the stuns off on him. And use the signature, waste it. Alright, my signature stays charged, so I can hold on to them. I should keep aware of that. Throw my ass there, spear him. Take out this guy, these two. There we go. And now, just get a spear ready for them when they come around the corner. And take out this burst mage. There we go, we are doing excellently here. Alright, here's the boss battle, so now we can actually teleport around. Because when you find the boss area, it allows you to teleport. Alright. A bunch of scary enemies here. Easy enough dealt with. Do have to be careful, can't get too cocky, you might get trapped in a corner. Have to be very, very careful of that. Alright, still, actually healing up in this place, which is nice. Get some health back. Alright. It's kind of interesting, because I was kind of hoping to die early, so I could show you the overworld hub when I had some money. However, it appears that I am doing so well this run, tap on some form of wood here, that I don't actually have the ability to do that. Holding on to the signatures is nice. Alright, I did just get ever-living snots kicked out of me by that guy, but okay, we're doing this, doing fine. Alright. Just don't get trapped into it. That's like the main thing, is don't get trapped by these little guys. As I'm doing. Alright, we dealt with them though, which is good. Alright. Still haven't found any shops, which is slightly aggravating. But, alright, so firewalls just appear here, which is lovely. But dealt with. Now we just sprint through, and the water shield keeps us alive, because I have a shield of water. Ooh, treasure chest with health in. Alright, I just knocked myself off the edge. I did heal a bit there, did lose a bit of health. We'll say I came out ahead. Alright, maybe not with these fire mages. But we have them dealt with. Ooh, a lightning spear. Okay, I'm going to hold on to that, because I've never seen it before. Okay, that's a shop over here we can go to. This guy sells us spells. He upgrades our ice fan, but I don't want that. Gonna keep on moving on. Keep on going. Alright, and here's this guy's shop. So I'm going to buy the heal here. So Flake Gauntlets, Misky Monopole. I have no idea what that does. A Freeze Spirit would actually be quite useful. And let's grab this Gauntlet. So, the Gauntlet allows you to destroy enemy projectiles with basic melee attacks. That's very good. And I summon a Free Spirit now, who helps me out fighting. I haven't found every single shop yet. Huh. Strange. Oh well. I shall proceed anyways. So, this is the Crash Knight. So he gives you a prediction of where he's going to be. He has a little spear friend with him. Signature move against him, get critical hits. Alright, that hit hurt quite a bit, but we have him beat down. Excellent, doing very well this time. And we have a Giant's Heart, which gives me a huge much more health. Alright, so we're going to go build this mini-map, and let's see, can I hit map? Where did we know? Ah, over here. So we have that guy, so there's one over up there, to the right. So we're going to, went through a horrible accident. We're going to go that way and see what we have over there. Because it might actually be a good place. Alright, is this guy. So golden armor, tiny crocodile heart. Alright, so this thing here will give me more armor, however makes shops more expensive. However, I've almost maxed out what I can buy in shops. So I'm going to grab it. So yeah, this here grants you significant boost. Oh, this is different than I thought. Alright, so it makes me lose gold whenever I get hit. This is actually much better. I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with losing money, because I have about as much as I want now. Like, maybe buying potions every once in a while, but the critical healing and all that stuff, is very, very good right now. Alright, so we break this crystal, get a little extra life, and now we fight the fire boss. So, she stretches, are you warmed up yet? Because I'm bringing the heat, make some bad jokes. And then, you can sort of just see her things. You want to avoid her, oh my goodness. And then she does her little, haha, look how good I am. Now my signature charged up, so just have to survive her attacks. Alright. Wasn't quite fast enough there, however, still got my signature off. Just have to keep on dodging her. Alright. Now they can combo lock you, which you do have to be careful of. However, you can deal quite a few combos to them. I missed with my signature, which is kind of terrible. However, still fine here. Just need to look out for these meteor strikes. There we go. Beat her. Excellent. So beat her twice in a row. You're really on fire this time. Hope you can keep the streak. Cheers. So that's the first time I've ever beaten a boss twice. Now I'm all out of money because of that armor. So this thing is, I do not know what it does. Oh yeah, this is a tornado. I'm going to hold on to that, I guess, instead of the lightning bolt. Although I would like to see what that thing does, so we're just going to quickly swap it out with that. And, alright, so I throw a lightning spear instead of an ice spear. I'm going to the ice lady next, actually. So, I'm going to take this instead of the fire spear, because lightning is probably going to work, because they have ice armor. So, that didn't take very long at all. We actually, so this is the first time, this is the third level, it's probably going to bring up the difficulty a wee bit in this zone. So I have no money currently, because getting hit, although you want to avoid it. Alright, so this mage already knew, never seen them wear that outfit before. So do want to be careful. Alright, I'm getting very much beaten up by these new assassins. However, I appeared to beat him. $20, here's a shop, so he has a health potion which I want, but I can't get at the moment because I lose money whenever I get hurt. Alright, don't these guys look fancy? Just being extremely careful here. Okay, got hit there, that's not good. Alright, there we go. Signature charged up, dealt with all of them. Whew. Alright, regain some health because I have very good item combo. Alright, so this area is just deadly. Alright, just gonna let that recharge, so let's go over here. Hello! So this guy is selling some overpriced insurance. Nog's heavy boots. I do not trust him. I'm pretty sure my inventory is also full. So, yeah, I'm good, friend. Yeah, now we can tase those guys, and they can try to come over to us. But we can just fight him over here, deal with him. Then this one, hit him with the tase spear, beat him up a bunch. Excellent. That area is quite dangerous though to traverse through. However, I actually do have the water shield, which is a very nice item. So there we go, got through. So, just keep on, okay. Okay, so free solve there. These guys drop grenades, it would appear. How aggravating. Alright. And that's you dealt with. You still have the ice grenades, which are just fun. Leaving landmines. Alright, even more upgraded zombies to fight. I seriously hate the zombies because they can trap you in a corner. Alright. I missed. And now I took a bunch of damage and lost a bunch of money. Lovely. Alright, I don't use my right click all that often. It's actually quite a good spell, but it just doesn't come up, I guess. Alright, so still surviving. I would like to get that healing potion. Alright, here's the portal. So I'm going to teleport back to the center of the map. And, get that guy with my lightning spear there. Get the combo here. Oh, punching me. Alright. We're doing good. Alright, I can block projectiles also with my basic lightning combo. Alright. This is going excellently though. Very good. Yes, it's made this, I don't know. This is a pseudo game review. It's not a, what is, because this game's been out for a while, but it's more of a, hey, check this game out, I think. My friendly little ice spirit there definitely protected me. Alright. Get you dealt with. Oh my goodness, this guy summons blizzards. Alright, I almost got locked in there, which is not good. Alright. Now, I do have to be very... Alright, I accidentally started pressing the wrong keys on the keyboard. Danger, 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 danger. Very, very careful here. Get that health orb. Alright, one guy left to deal with. Alright, I have 12 gold left. Not much health. This is not good. That armor I think was a mistake because I couldn't buy a healing potion and it takes up the inventory slot. Great. Great, 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 great. Alright. This is going to lock me into this area. Alright, so I'm going to go fight the boss, I guess. Hello, boss man. Let's do this. Alright, it's the Fleet Lancer. Right, just keep getting those combos. Hopefully heal up a little bit. No, no, no. Alright, okay, I died there. So, I failed to avoid it. Still, stage 3 reach, pretty good. Did make a mistake. I think the red shop is just a bad idea. Alright, so now you go back to the overworld. You have a bunch of money to spend now. So, leave your house, go into overworld, and then they have a bunch of items for you to buy. So, yeah, they have the blaze, so new spells you can buy, and new outfits you can grab, and various stuff like that. I'm not 100% about the buying the stuff here because you can only ever equip one at a time, which I don't know, it's kind of weird, although I do like that thing. Oh wait, okay, so I think something special just happened, which is the amount of items I can have equipped might have increased, or maybe not. Alright, yeah, so you can only ever have one item increase, which is annoying. So you can only start with one item, equipped it. I don't know how I feel about that, but it's just the way the world is in this game. Yeah, so you buy them once, unfortunately. Oh, so this guy sells you spells, which are quite strong. A thing you can do, a little tip, if you don't like the spell he's selling, you go back to your home and then you come back out again. And you can see new spells. However, it didn't work this time. Anyway, so I'm going to get that. So that's a signature spell. Going to buy that. Just going to basically buy a ton of spells. Spend all my money here. Alright, so I spent a bunch of money. Now then, you can re-equip spells. So I can go, I don't like that spell. I want this air spell. Or I want this new fire spell I got. Or how about water spell? Let's go with the water. I don't want any of these. Earth spell. Alright, I got this new earth spell here. So that's my new that's my new standard. Then I'm going to get a new signature. And it's going to be this obsidian blade spell. So I'm going to change up my standard, I guess, with this new, or I'm going to use this old dragon art spell, Then I want a different dash, so let's get a fire trail dash. It's gonna be very fiery. Then I'm going to change up my signature so I shoot this sparks instead. And then you have all these spells. So now your spells are different. So it's like you're starting to spell out this fire and shoot this wave of fire, and then you throw the same daggers out. And then like I shoot just a beam of lightning. And it's like, okay, let's see what the signature for the spell is. And then you just throw a lot of daggers. So yeah, your spells change up, and then I think you kind of want your spells to combo with your armor, various different things, and your items. So here it's like I have this increased critical armor, or I can get this increased run speed. There's a bunch of different items here. So right now I have currently the vampire glasses, so the crits are good. And so for crits I want a bunch of light hitting spells. So I go back here and go, okay, so this spell, let's get this Volt Assault thing for that spell so I can bounce around. And then these daggers are actually pretty good for that. But maybe, yeah, so these daggers are pretty good, but this fire trail is not so good. So let's get the watery sprint, and then this spell, let's get myself a slight amount of range. So I'm going to shoot boulders now. This game also has such good feel to it, because like with the combos of the spells, like as you can see, it's like you kick the rocks out here, and so you're like throw, and then you kick them. So you just you feel so much like a wizard. It's quite a bit of fun. Yeah, and so you can buy different spells. Another feature I didn't touch on is these guys here. So they are like, alright, give me things and I'll give you other stuff later on. So I can say, no, I don't want to do it. So, but talking to this guy, he gives me stuff. A fine day, I can sell her my crystals. You can play with friends. This guy can set you up with people. And you can just start anew again. So yeah, this is Epic Wizard of Legend. Now I'm going against a fire person, and just a quick thing to show you. So the enemies aren't quite as strong the first stage you fight them, even though it's the fire level, which was terrifying before. It's like, oh, look at these guys. All they do is shoot the fireballs. They don't have any of these new special fangled abilities we saw last time. How much easier they are to deal with. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this build I have is quite terrible. But, yeah. The game sort of changes, like each time you play, it's like, hey, it's a little different this time around. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, would I recommend it? Yes, I would recommend it if you like roguelikes, sort of fighty brawler going about. It can be played with mouse or controller. I'm playing with mouse, as you can see by my cursor moving about in ways that no controller ever could. But yeah. So it's a fun little light game. I certainly enjoy it. I would recommend it. This is not an official game review by me, but it is a sort of, hey, this is something. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!